Good evening, everyone. Seems no matter how hard I hit the button, it doesn't come on. But I'm Bondar JR, Silverwolf, Ron, and we're here to stream some EveOnline. I'm sorry for a little bit later start, which I guess it's 9:23, so I'm actually a little early. But I had not had dinner yet. It's been a long day, so I was trying to squeeze dinner in quick. So without further ado, let's get switched over. So here we go. This is Falstaff, my main. Sorry. What's up, Jerry Can? I was excited to see you on when I started streaming. So thanks for being here. So make sure my microphone is still working since it seems to be a problem. But anyway, looks like we're good. So I've already done the daily for Falstaff. This was easy. So let's actually switch over to Frerion and see what he's got. Oh my goodness. So I actually never pulled anything out of here, which is so typical. It looks like there are archaeology level 4, working on nanite engineering now, level 5. So I've got a mission there. I guess we should see if we've got any, if we have any, sites. Venolin's usually good for a site or two, but some days we do not. What's going on here with that? Alright, so there is one. And a drone cluster. I like drones. Let's go take out these drones.
Drive active.
Hopefully there's 25 of them. So yeah, looking here at the air stuff, if we destroy 25, we'll get that. That'll be R2. So manufacture was R2, so we did that even though we're hurting desperately for materials. I was able to manufacture one item, which got me my air daily for Falstaff, so. One lone drone. Yeah, not it. think this one's going to get us our 25, though, by the looks of it. Well, that was a wasted sight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it? Yep, it's gone. Well, that didn't accomplish anything.
Warp drive active.
Maybe somebody had already come and taken them. What's up, Wyo? Thanks for joining us. Trying to get my dailies out of the way so we can figure out what we're going to do after that. Man, optimal range is 41. So, Wyo, wanted to say thanks again for, you were the one who gave me the MTU blueprint and the Noctis blueprint. So thanks again for that. I was trying to let you know that the other day, and I don't know if you were around. I couldn't remember who had given it to me, but thank you for those. I need to get them built here one of these days, but... took a while to get their attention. Will that be? So what are you up to tonight, Wyo? Jerry can? Jerry can's probably mining. Predictable. So how many retrievers you have in your fleet now? Almost enough minerals for 2. Excellent. Nothing. I shut Eve off for the day. Put in 14 hours. Wow. That's a long Eve day. That's a long Eve day. One. Alright, there's his air goal. Why they won't launch. And why my drones are spread all over the place. Man, they shoot like stormtroopers. Bullets are flying past me. None of them hitting. Alright, that takes care of that. I've only got one here, so. Alright, so let's dock. Oop, wrong one.
Warp drive active.
Take care of him.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Started to wanting to go run my route, null exploring, but it was camp, so just did this and that. Before I knew it, the day was gone and never did make it exploring. Yeah, I've had those days. I have definitely had those days. Let me repair these guys before I forget. Fly out here with unrepaired things. Alright, let's switch over to my other alt here. We still got Falstaff up here now, so let's go ahead and log him out. Let's bring on Rage.
Connecting.
Where is he? He's in Venolent. Of course he is. Right where we don't want him to be. Let's go to Cooling.
Warp drive active.
What's up, OMG? How are you doing today? Appreciate you being here today. Trying to finish up my daily air missions. I got 2 of the 3 done so far, so gonna finish up with Rage here. See if we can get him get his daily done.
Warp drive active.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to relocate because they're located over by Dodoxy, so which is a little bit away. So is the volume low? That's weird. I don't know why it would be low, as I didn't change that. But then again, I did upgrade. I did upgrade to my OBS, which doesn't surprise me. Of course, I've got the volume all the way on for it, so let's see what we can do here. Is that better? Well, that's weird. How about now? Is that better? Sometimes I think I talk lighter, so... Really? Well, I got no idea why it's low then. Oh, this is making me angry. Let me adjust my mic and see if that makes a difference. Oh, it's not going to make a difference because the wire's in the way. Of course it is. Of course it is. Well, I have the OBS setting all the way up. I can't boost it in OBS anymore. Which is, you know, what usually happens. But that's kind of weird. But yeah, I do see it seems like it's lower. Is that any better? I adjusted the microphone direction, but I don't think that's going to help it. Because the wire's in the way. I'm going to have to unplug it, move it in order to get that actually taken care of. So marginally, okay. So it does seem like the direction is probably what's messing it up. But once again, see, this is what I hate about OBS. I don't know what they're doing. I changed 0 settings. 0. I upgrade and nothing works. So give me a second. I'm gonna actually unplug it.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, is that any better? That's the gain. I don't want to mess with that. So, yeah, and I did have that problem before. So let me check that. Because I did have that problem before. But that's the other problem, trying to find all that in Windows. Alright. No. Yeah, that didn't help at all. Now it's got the Yeti microphone set up, but it does have the volume for some reason turned down. That's probably too loud now, right? Well, let me turn it all the way up. See how that works. Now, let me put it back to the position it was before. Darn wire. Live troubleshooting. Okay, now it's way too high. I can see it's way too high. So is that better? Oof, yeah, I need to turn that down some. All right, how's that? Better? Worse? It looks better on the screen, but... And now there's ads, of course. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. Actually, most of you guys have subscriptions now, so you probably can still hear me. So does that sound better? It looks better on the screen. Let me go to 90. Okay, so we'll give that a try. Yeah, it was set, the volume for the microphone was set at 26%, which I definitely didn't change. But I wouldn't be surprised if OBS did. Sorry. I don't know why it is that as soon as I start streaming, somebody's got to start asking me questions, different time zones. But our architect in the Philippines is, I don't know why he's not understanding what we're talking to him. We speak English, but for some reason it's causing issues. And yeah, we're on our fourth or fifth edit, and now he's saying he's going to end up charging us for more edits, which of course I don't want to do. And so just a bad situation all around. So anyway, so back to what we're supposed to be doing here. EveOnline. All right. I didn't check when we came through if there were any combat sites. So let's go look. Nothing to repair. That's good. So yeah, anytime you guys see something, yeah. So every once in a while when I talk, it goes pure pink, which I think means it's maxing out. So, but we'll figure that out. All right. So is refuge higher than hidden? I think the last one I did was a hidden, so let's go hidden. I just need 25. But we'll give this a try. Alright. So if we take this out, that should take care of it. But I guess that's another one I need to add to my list of testing things, is that the microphone volume does not get messed up when I add a new version, which is just ridiculous. Why is it messing with the microphone volume? And I don't know why it does this, but sometimes they're not in the order that they're supposed to be. Oh yeah, I'm in Kulin, so I can only do 4. And then, of course, you know, as we're trying to troubleshoot it, then the ad comes on, you know. Always helpful. We'll get rid of this sentry gun, and then we'll figure the rest of it out. Unfortunately, this guy's still using T1 drones because he doesn't have the skills to use T2 drones yet, so... that's what he's working on now. I'll just let the drones choose their next target. They seem to do a better job choosing than I do anyway, so... I bet these guys are shooting at the drones. They are shooting at the drones. Damn it. Nope, wrong one. That's antimatter. I don't want that. That's not going to do no good. Come on, focus on me. Quit picking on my little drones. Why is it shooting at the other one? It's not the one I selected. I am just having a really good day today, so... and this Kulin Very frustrating that. And of course now they've all closed to antimatter range, so after I went and switched. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I don't know why I keep forgetting to do it. I didn't salvage the stuff in the other one. God. I'll switch over to Kragan in the background and salvage. It's just kind of ridiculous. I don't know why I keep forgetting to do that. Alright, excellent. Thanks, OMG. Yeah, it turns out it looks like when I upgraded OBS, it set my microphone volume to 26%. Why? Don't ask me. Why is it shooting at that one? I didn't select that one. Thanks, OMG, for the confirmation. Okay, it says you guys are fighting. Who are you fighting? Nobody that I'm targeting. So yeah, I will get that added to my list that anytime I upgrade, I need to make sure it didn't screw up my microphone volume. So why it's messing with the microphone volume is completely beyond me, because that has absolutely nothing to do with upgrading OBS. But what else is new? Oh my goodness, where'd these two cruisers just pop in here? Right on top of me. And sure, the drones just fly way out. Why it takes forever to lock. I lock them faster than I can destroy them. Alright, well there's my 25. At least that's taken care of. Nothing else. Why these guys keep wandering off? All right, so volume's good now. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And we're about to finish off our air, so let's... All right. Let's pull these guys in. Oh, we got an extra one. Complete 15 combat sites. Earn 704 career points. Okay. Whatever you say. Really, the ones I wanted are these ones. Those are the skill points. Let's apply them to Galente Destroyer. I really should probably focus on my drone skill so that I can start using level 5s. I don't know why. Some level 5s are okay and others are not. Alright, let's dock. Alright, while he's docking, let's switch over to Frerion. Alright, so let's switch over to my cleanup here. And let's go salvage. I think he's got 2 different sites to salvage, so...
Warp drive active.
Since the drone site only had 9 enemies, I guess we would call it. We'll get these cleaned up. Plus this is in Benelin, so I can actually have a few things locked instead of dealing with the Boolean limitations, which is a major pain. Drones used to give the best loot. Salvage, sorry. Used to give the best salvage. They very rarely give loot, but that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. I keep seeing this DBM, and I'm like, who is that? Am I stealing somebody's Rex? Since I changed corpse, it's got my marker is different now, and for 21 years I've been looking at Mercator's mark, and so I keep worrying me that I'm stealing somebody's Rex. that takes care of that one. So remove you. I'm pretty sure one of these other ones is no longer here.
Active.
Yep, that one's, there's nothing there, so probably one that I marked and forgot to salvage yesterday.
Warp drive active.
We'll get these cleaned up, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do. It's only 10 o'clock, so. So here in Ventolin, we've got a couple that we could scan down that might give us a combat site that we could get something from. These actually have some loot. Nothing of value. Welcome to my world. Nope, no, this one's closer. Now it's kind of weird because I remember. Oh, maybe that was with the other one. I thought there was a gun turret and I had a can, but I bet you that's on rages, so. Alright. So that should be the last one, so let's get rid of him. Let's dock.
Warp drive active.
And switch back to rage. And now we'll have him go. And salvage.
Warp drive active.
Need to dedicate some time to getting that MTU on there. Once again, not sure why it didn't order them correctly by distance, since I have it done by distance, but yeah, my cap's gonna run out here real quick. Why didn't that one get picked up? I'm not moving. Now I'm moving. Can you fit a mobile tractor unit in your GPS ship? It would bell the racks up. Yep, I can. I have a mobile tractor blueprint copy. I just don't have the materials to build it yet. But the other problem with that is that I wouldn't have the cap. See, my caps run out just on these, so. Where'd that one come from? Need to tell him again that Metal scraps is not loot. So, what's the question mark for, Jerry Can? Hey, Frerion. How are you doing today? Sorry, I didn't see you jump in there. No, 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 no. No, 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 sorry. And, of course, another ad break. No, the cap is for me trying to salvage. When I come out here, if they're all bunched up, my cap will run out almost immediately. Where with them being spread out, I have to pull them in, which gives my cap time to recharge. And if I remove the tractors on here and add 2 more salvagers, that'll make the cap go even faster. So welcome back from the ads. So as usual, as soon as I start talking, the ads pop up. But so do you guys get that? The cap is because of my salvagers. So if I had them all bunched up here, I would be sitting here all day waiting for my cap to recharge. Because I wouldn't have enough cap to try and salvage them all. At least by me pulling them in one at a time, traveling to them, it gives my cap time to recharge. So, hey, Reclavin. Mobile tractors go into your cargo hold. You actually want... Yes, yeah. I know. You guys are missing the point. Okay? Yes, you guys are missing the point. It's not the mobile tractor that I'm worried about using my cap. It's my salvagers. So by doing it this way, I'm able to travel. I'm able to pull them in one at a time, which allows my cap to recharge so that I can salvage them all. If I had them all pulled into one big bunch, I would be sitting here doing nothing, waiting for my cap to recharge because my salvagers couldn't keep up. Because there's no way I can put salvagers on my DPS ship. So I could launch the MTU from my DPS ship, but does that make sense? Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. But yeah. So Frerion, Ratclavin, thanks for being here. Sorry I didn't catch you guys when you came in, but yeah, my cap on this catalyst runs out too fast. The salvagers are a huge drain on the cap. And so this way it allows me, they're ringing in my ear. This way it allows me to kind of cover that a little bit more. Where if I use I am planning on using a MTU. I have a blueprint copy that WYO gave me that I can build. I just don't have the materials to build it. But once I get that build, I will start using it. But I'm going to have to rework how I salvage. Because these guys are... my cap will never cover trying to salvage them all at once. So, yeah, well, I can't build the. I guess I probably could. I don't have enough minerals to build the Noctis, but I'm getting closer with it. But yes, I have a salvaging catalyst like yours. I had it named Millennium Pigeon. There you go. It's not a falcon yet. But yes, I could build the Noctis too, but I'm short on minerals for the Noctis. But we'll check that out when we get back. And yeah, I haven't used the Noctis for salvaging, so I'll have to see how that works. But yes, Wyo, that's the long-term plan, is to build both the MTUs and the Noctis and start using it for salvaging. Because then I won't have the same cap problems that I have now. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, not sure that was worth it. So, should have left it. Should have left it. It only pulls one of the... no, I don't think so. I think the MTU will pull them all in at once.
Warp drive active.
Yep. Yep. Well, the catalyst is a good choice, if because it is not a Omega requirement, but the catalyst is what I had always used, and but yeah, unfortunately, with it being a destroyer, the cap's just not large enough, and but you know, the Noctis is actually a salvage ship, so it's kind of it's built to. I think it gives bonuses to so the salvagers don't use as much cap.
Docking request accepted.
Yeah, I've never flown a Noctis. Noctis is new since the last time I took a sabbatical. So I'm anxious to give it a try. Alright, and I was going to check while I was out there, see if there was anything to scan down. But of course I didn't. So let's go ahead and just go scan. This guy's not the best scanner, so I should have switched to Falstaff for the scanning. He scans a lot faster, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll figure it out. So there's one to scan here. Oh, another combat site. Come on.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I don't run out of cap with my main. I haven't quite figured out which skill he has that's helping with that. I don't run out of cap on my main. Very, very rarely when I'm salvaging with him. But on my alts, both of them run out of cap pretty quickly. So, in this catalyst. So, which I know there's a skill that must be associated with it. Falstaff's got so many skills. Hard to figure out exactly which one. I've checked all the one for capacitor. I've checked the ones for destroyer. Actually, I may not have checked the ones for destroyer because that's probably what it is. It's probably the destroyer one. But yeah, that's a long one. I think the salvage skill itself even helps. Yeah, and I'll have to check them to see. I think they have the highest salvage skill, but then again, who knows? That's the other one. Is like where is that? Is that here in resource processing? Yeah, so they do not. So yeah, so that's one I could also boost, because you're probably right. Maybe that's what's causing the problems. I've got the Galente Destroyer in there. So yeah, right now the drones is what I really need to fix, because he's hurting because he only has T1 drones. So. And that's not completely true. I think he can use T2 hobgoblins, but not the hammerheads, which is what I want to use. And thanks for that, Ratclavin. I'll have to. I've added that salvage one in there to see if that makes a difference as well, because you're probably right. Ooh, a data site. Unfortunately, this guy sucks at data sites too. So, which was another reason to scan him down with Falstaff, because he's got all the data skills, data and relic skills. But what else is new? Special thanks to my YouTube followers. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. Sorry you guys don't get a whole lot of acknowledgement in the Twitch live stream, but you guys are always welcome to join us here live. I have several people who follow me on YouTube, so I upload everything to YouTube. When I stop my stream, I clean it up and then upload it to YouTube, which takes most of the night while I'm sleeping, so it works out pretty good. All right, let's see what this one is. Let's see what level. Level 3. Yeah, he's not going to be able to do a level 3. Well, we'll try. Only gets better with practice, right? Yeah, I don't have the micro warp drive on because I don't have the probably the power for it. What this? I don't know what it is. No, it's probably the CPU for it. Looks like. Yeah, 25 CPU, and I've only got 22. Just short. Just short. So yeah, hopefully when the Galente Destroyer will help with that one. So. All right. So where could it be? Oh, come on. All right. Oh, there we go. Got some decryptors. Let's unlock you. The why? I don't know. Yeah, this is going to be slow with these, without having my micro warp drive, so. Oh, somebody else came in. And of course, they don't care that I'm already here working it. Oh, no, they're leaving. Thank you. You know, he probably should have went ahead and did it. I probably could see if I could get an afterburner on here instead. That might use less CPU. This is ridiculous. So Ratclavin, what are you up to? And Frerion, what are you up to? Appreciate you guys joining us tonight. You guys joined us at the right time. Missed out on all the troubleshooting of my microphone issues. Special thanks to OMG and YO and the rest of them for Jerry Can for that. So every time I upgrade my OBS, it seems like it causes some kind of a problem. It's really frustrating. I try not to upgrade it because it's such a problem. Oh, look at that. Man, right to it. Can't beat that. That was a good one. Alright, let's unlock you. And of course, they're all 30 from each other, so I'm getting rid of a toon, so I'm collecting all the goods so it can be sold. There you go. So you're getting rid of it. I've been getting notices from my new corp, so this is something I didn't even know was possible, but my new corp, I'm getting retirement notices. So I guess you can retire characters, which I didn't know. My thought was, why would you ever do that? But, you know, I guess there's probably a reason, but freeze up the name, I guess, if you wanted to use the name, but I guess you could sell. So are you going to extract all the skill points and sell those as well? Because that would definitely be profitable. Yeah, this is way too slow. So that's a micro warp drive, which is exactly what I have on here. That's a cold gas. $25 CPU usage for the cold gas. 25 for this one. So yeah, either way. Yeah, they use the same. Nah, she's only got 1 million and it's already on the chopping block, so. Yeah, but still, you can make some money off 1 million. Right. Ooh. So More decryptors. Excellent. Excellent. Well, this was well worth it. Even with it being slow as molasses. Yeah. The injectors are a little expensive, but yeah, you could strip her skills off and sell it. And then if you wanted to start a new toon with the same name, you could do that. We could reuse the name, but then you could also get the free 1 million and add her 1 million on. If you didn't want to sell them, you'd at least have the extractors. So, okay. Well, there you go. I didn't realize that, but guess that makes sense. To keep people from starting a new character, getting their million, extracting it, retiring it, doing that over and over and over again. So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing that with Falstaff. He's got a ton of skill points, but he pretty much uses them all, so I wouldn't know which ones to get rid of, because no matter which one it would be, I'm sure it would affect me somehow. So. All right. Let's see if we can make it 4 for 4. Ah. All right. And nothing. Well, that's all right. All right. Excellent. So they are 150 million, so not worth it. Yeah. Well, I think you can sell it for a lot more than that once it's full. So what was I gonna do here? Let's jump to Hogmo. Yeah, because I think once they're full, they're worth a ton more. And if you could put it on, if you could actually use it on your new character, that would also be awesome too. So. So that way, even if you didn't want to sell it, but you're right, 150 million for an extractor. Good golly. All right. So we got a couple we can scan down here. So let's go ahead and find a quiet planet.
Warp drive active.
But what about you, Frerion? What are you up to? Hack 5 containers. Excellent. Earn 1,500 career points. All right. We're just knocking them out of the park. All right. Frerion usually has to go to work around this time, so he might have headed to work. Oh wait, I was looking at it wrong. The extractor can only be used by characters with 5.5 million. I was looking at the small injectors with the 150 plus. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, so it sounds like your character doesn't have enough to use the extractor anyway, so no problem there. But um, is something that, and I wonder if that's why people, some of the people I've seen recently are retiring their characters just because they can sell all their skills off, start a new character, or save some of the skills, put them on the new character. I don't know. I didn't know retiring was an option, but yeah, I think in the last 2 days there's been 2 or 3 announcements from my corp that characters are retiring, so which I thought was interesting. Hey, there's a combat site. Excellent. 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 Let's scan this bad boy down. No, my luck, somebody's already working it. I didn't see how many people were in system. Ogamo's usually pretty quiet. So, are you guys noticing, those of you that noticed it last night, are you guys noticing any hesitation when I warp or anything like that? Because I've completely removed all the blur stuff. So, hopefully that'll take care of that. It's a level 1 site. So, let's save, submit. Alright, so let's go ahead here. Oop, let's go back to this guy. He's already here. I haven't really paid attention, been doing all these jumps. I understand. Yeah. Yeah, I had tried to last weekend I tried to incorporate blur into my stream to mask where I am. Not that it's really been a problem, but it just seems like a smart thing to do on an MMO. So if anybody is looking to do harm, don't make it too easy for them, right? But the blur ended up causing a huge problem with the stream, so which I'm not able to see, but and so I actually disabled it, or I took the visibility off of it, and that corrected it for the most part. But there were still times yesterday where when I would warp, they would still have some hesitation, like it would become a slideshow. And so I completely removed all the blur from the scene now, and I think that's probably corrected it, but I didn't see it before. So there's no way for me to confirm it. So I need the guys on the stream, Jerry Can, YO, OMG, to confirm if it's actually fixed or not. So and Jerry Can, thanks again for your suggestion about the when the mirror comes up. That's made a huge difference. There you go. So there's a wormhole. Ugh. Actually, we probably need to actually get him on there first before we zoom in. Yeah, it looks like they just completed my site, huh? No, that's a different one. Scan 50 cosmic signatures. We were talking about it yesterday, but when you're watching somebody stream and you're actually playing, sometimes the sound effects kind of confuse you. So I had one where I almost lost one of my mining ventures the other night because I thought the explosions were coming from the stream I was watching in the background, and they were not. So yeah, so that's always fun. More ads? Good God. Oh, it's a relic site. We may as well take care of that too. Alright. So we did find a combat site, so that's good. He's probably the worst to do a combat site, though. Let's do this one, and then we'll go check out the wormhole. Nobody here? Welcome back from the ads. Sorry, I'm talking during the ads again. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to find an afterburner for this guy. Maybe lose one of these cargo. I don't think they yeah, they don't use anything. So but I could lose one of those and add a CPU chip on there. That would probably give me what I need. Debris. Yeah, so only 5 people in the system, but maybe we'll jump over to Ventil and scan those down. And stop in, oh man. Got a pain in my face. I think my septum is deviated or something. It's causing me pain in my face every once in a while, especially when I drink. Been getting worse the last couple days. Excellent. Nice part is to get rid of everything. I only need 22 jumps of the 47 to get all the way back. There you go. So that's not too bad. You can always play around with your settings and do safer versus unsafe, but you want to check out some of the websites. There's a site out there called GateCamp. What's the site? Let me check it. I check it from time to time because it makes a huge difference. EveGateCheck.space. Eve-gatecheck.space. And it'll check your course while you're flying the low sec or the whatever you're flying. It'll check your course to make sure there's no gate camps on your way. So that's kind of nice. I use that a lot. What is that? Is that I checked for mining. Barren asteroid. Okay, that's why. I guess I just had to fly around it because it's in my way as usual. All right. Always something. One nice thing is without the afterburner, I'm not getting caught on anything. With the afterburner, I always seem to get caught on something. Alright. I'm not sure how many that says. 8. Okay. Excellent. Thanks you for everybody being here. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. Back itches. Went all the way around it. And it's empty. And it's empty. There's always one. Always one. Level 1 relic site doesn't give very good stuff, so. But we'll finish it off just for conversation's sake. Maybe he'll get another air thing. And we'll go check out the wormhole, see where that leads. And we'll see if that combat site's still out there. Is it still out there? It is still there. So that might be one we could actually get an escalation on. It's a level 1, but still. Maybe even have some mining stuff in it. So which would be nice. Always use minerals. All right. Ooh, that's a second level. Second level one. All right. So let's go check out the wormhole. Yeah, we may as well warp to 0.
Drive active.
Not a whole lot of people that hacked 10 containers. I thought I had hacked 25 containers before. Not sure how I got to 10 from 25, but maybe they're special. This is a 162. Show info. Wormholes begin to decay, won't last another day, so that's 4 to 12 hours. Unknown parts of space. Not a problem. Save it. 8162. Today is the 8th. Eve time. It's only the 7th where I'm at, but 8th Eve time. So we'll save that up. And I want to go to that combat site. Let's actually have Kragan jump to that combat site and see. So let's go ahead and fly to Eveonline.
Warp drive active.
We'll switch over to Kragan and do the combat site. Alright. I don't know why I never remember to take the stuff out of my hull. Lord. Alright. Yeah, there's several. Hey, thanks for the follow, Racklavin. Appreciate it. There are several things to scan down in Eveonline, so we may take a look at those, but I'm going to go do these.
Active.
Is it doing the slideshow? See, and there's nothing in here now. So this is another OBS issue. So probably the blur wasn't even a blur problem. It probably was an OBS thing, so damn it. Very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. All right, Racklavin, take care. Have a good night. Thanks for following. I appreciate it. So we'll take a look at this combat site, see if anybody's in there.
Warp drive active.
All right, looks like it's still active. We'll see. Maybe somebody's already in here.
Warp drive active.
All right. check out my new Discord. So that one finally came up. That hasn't come up in a couple days. Oof. Went from 8 to 4. Eight, 7. Those were yesterday's, so they're all gone. No, 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 no. That's not what I was doing. Trying to remove. It's in the sweet spot. There it goes. I was going to say, it better hit. What are you guys doing? There we go. I was going to say, what's taking you so long? into mine here.
Warp drive active.
So yes, we'll go into the second room, see what's going on here. So from that perspective, how do you tell if you get an escalation? Because all the ones I've done, they all have the same number of rooms regardless of whether, you know, anything happens or not. So get their attention. Snipe them from out here. Oh, there is Sir Veldspar. I don't care about Veldspar. If you get an escalation, there will be a pop-up and it will show up in the agency. Oh, okay. I never realized that. Hey, Lily, what's up? Thanks for the raid. 50. Whoa, way to go. Man, you must have had a great stream. What's up, Chuzzy Wuzzy? Cephas, thanks for the follow. You guys are awesome. Thanks, Lily. Appreciate it. Born Aware, Poopy, Grab a Bear. Good to see you guys. Thanks for all the follows and the raid. Awesome raid. 50 people. Man, you must have had a great stream. That's awesome. Thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. What's up, Snide Dog? Who's your daddy? That just doesn't sound right. You're my daddy. Exactly. Exactly. Well, thanks for joining us. So we appreciate it. I'm just doing a combat site I scanned down. Actually, I don't think I saved one of these yet, so let's check. Did I save one yet? No, I did not. Bring these guys back in. So, please tell these fine people about your Eve journey. So, well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So, So yeah, Eve Journey. So well, my not this character. This is one of my alts, but he's still pretty old. But the my main character was born shortly after Eve went live. So this guy's from 2008. But my main character is from September of 2003. So Eve went live in May 2003, and my main character was live September 2003. So not the original player of Eve, but one close to the top. So, but yeah, so I've been playing Eve for 21 years. I haven't been playing the whole 21 years, but as you can tell, I'm a little older than most of you. So, but and I keep coming back to Eve because it still stands out as one of the best games. So graphic wise, everything else. So, but yeah, but I've recently just came back. I've been back about 3 months from like a 10-year hiatus, and so I was trying to learn it again because every time I come back, there's a little bit of a learning curve. So, but now I feel like I'm pretty much back up to speed. So I appreciate it, Lily. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I love the whole husband-wife thing. I think that's awesome. I could never get my wife to play games with me. That would be ridiculous. It's kind of like her asking me to go shopping with her. It's like, I'd rather have my teeth pulled. So, literally. So. So let's check out what the third room has to hold. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions, throw them in the chat. If I don't see it right away, because there's a lot of activity in the chat right now, so just post it in there again, because I do sometimes miss the chats. I do tend to play the game more, so I always have to try and pay attention to the chat. So, and I usually don't have very many people watching me, so it's usually not a problem. But when Lily and them raid me, it makes a big difference. So, all right. So now these guys are all going to jump me. So, I'm not sure that's going to work. Yep. All right. Looks like they're all focusing on me. So, still waking up. Sorry, Lily came no rating. I hope you guys had an awesome stream. 12 hours is insane. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do that long. They do way longer than me. So I usually do 2 to 3 hours a night. So, but then I have a full-time job as well. So I think they do streaming as their full-time job. So good for them. So one day want to try and get to that. I'm about to retire, and so that's one of the other reasons I'm streaming, is to have something to do when I retire. So try and get a following together so that I'll at least have won't be all alone in my retirement. Yeah, I shouldn't say all alone. I have my wife, but almost all alone. Viewers make it awesome, and the time flew by. You know what? And that is the absolute truth. That makes a huge difference. Great to see, man. Happy to catch one of your streams. So, yep, I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. So, yeah, it makes all the difference having viewers. Conversation's always good. So that's always awesome. So I don't know why sometimes my drones will think for themselves and sometimes they won't. Well, actually, somebody's shooting at my drones now. So, all right. So we can't have that. Come on, focus on me. Focus on me. There you go. There you go. Now let's start picking them off. You're shooting at my drones again? Ah, they are shooting at my drones again. They're shooting at my darn drones. I need... Oh, ads on. All right, ads over. Sorry about that. I was talking during the ads, so... Hate when I do that. All right, they're actually targeting on their own now, so I'll let them do it. Clean them all up. So, Lily, what did you guys do in your stream? A little bit of everything? All right. Did we get a third one? Approach. Yep. All right. Excellent. So, you guys come on back. Let me get to the gate. Actually, let's see. Is there any mining here? No mining in this one. No, Snide has a full-time job, but Ma working hard to make this a thing. I can at least help. Yep, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, my full-time job gets in the way of my streaming. It's kind of a pain. So played X-Defiant, an FPS game, and then Eve. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I've been wanting to try. I saw you guys playing X-Defiant. I've been wanting to try it, so I may check it out. I'll let you guys when I get in there if I do. It looks like a pretty good game. I like those who kind of a side thing to not have to do all the mental stuff with Eve. So I definitely will. Definitely will. Yeah, I saw you guys playing it one day and it looked like it was a pretty good one. I like those kind of ones. I did Rocket League one night on my stream as a kind of, not have to think about it one. It was kind of nice. I didn't have a whole lot of viewers that night, so... Yes, I'm sure it is. Well, friends make all the difference, so. As I tell these guys, I said, I'm going to stream one way or the other, and I'm going to talk one way or the other. It's just a lot better if I talk to you guys rather than talking to myself, so. Better for everybody. Probably better for my mental state. So. All right, ton of them in here. Let's see what we can do. See if we can get their attention. Looks like they're all focused on me. There's some missiles coming in. Oh, man. My drones are getting shot at again. Uncool, guys. Uncool. Man, they're banging on me now. Man, they're targeting my drones again. Targeting my darn drones. Oh, I didn't want to return that one. I want to return this one, and I want to return this one. Come on. All right. So, Mr. Bond, you joined a new corp? Yes, I did. I actually, so I had a corp that was 21 years old as well that I've been in the whole time. And it was, the only active members were me and my alts, so it was kind of a boring existence. So I actually joined the Drunken Beaver Mining Corp, which is another streamer that I follow a lot, KhaleesiEalesi. So... And so, yeah, so that worked out pretty good. Unfortunately, they're in a different section of space than I am, so I'm probably going to have to move, which is kind of a problem because I really like my system. Really like my system, but it's all good. Alright, let's pick these guys off. Man, they are beating up on my drones. That. Yeah, so I've been looking at possibly relocating so that I can get in on some of the things they're doing. So actually, that probably makes me too far. We'll try it. But yeah, so that should be good. And I gotta find I really like this. I'm based out of Venolin, and it's a nice dead end system. Gets a lot of good cosmic signatures, and so it really works out well. And so I'll have to find something similar out by where they're at. So, but yeah, I haven't spent a whole lot of time doing that yet. So. We got one. Come on. Yeah, see, sometimes my drones think for themselves, and other times, not at all. But, yeah. Yeah, I could, but all their stuff that they do is down near Dodoxy, so it's a long way to travel and hauling different ships and that kind of stuff. So it's kind of nice having them in a central place so that when something does come up, you know, they got a mining op or a combat op or whatever, I'm always there. So yeah, that's the other problem is I think all the missions I've been doing lately have been lowering my status with Galente, so that's probably gonna cause me some issues. So, but we can always grind that back up again. So. Man, these guns aren't really standing up to us. One-shot kills. Alright, I didn't check to see if there's any mining here. No mining. So. That takes care of this room. Alright, so let's pull these guys back in. And probably should have been approaching the gate earlier, but that's alright. Give time for my slow drones to come up, so you could also choose to close. Yes, and that's the one I didn't think about, but you're right. I could do a jump clone down there and have a second set of ships and all that and kind of jump back and forth. That's not a bad idea. I like that. I think I already have a jump clone actually down near there in Sharu for doing those epic arc quests. So yeah, so now that you mention it, that might work out. So thanks for that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Also gives you a feeling if you like before moving everything. Yeah, yeah. Well, and it's always so hard to find another system that, you know, that you like. So I really like Vanillin. I do a lot of industry, so I build a lot of T2 ships, T2 components, T2 modules. I do a lot of invention. I do research agents in order to get my data cores, and so yeah, so I do a little bit of what Eve has to offer, and it's kind of nice because that keeps me busy. But Vanillin has kind of covered all of that, so oh, I didn't know that. So yeah, so I could always look for a player-owned station that would actually help with that. So yeah, I didn't realize that, so that's a good one to know. We got a couple cruisers in this one. Alright, let's switch over to antimatter since these guys are closer. Yeah, still a little off. It's a little outside my range. But I'll get them focused on me. Oh man, this guy's almost dead. I have... Hey! Khaleesi, thanks for the raid! Actually, I need to give a shout out to Lily as well. So thanks for the raid, Lily. Thanks for the raid, Khaleesi. Appreciate you guys. Any of you from Lily's stream, if you want to check out another good one that plays Eve, very experienced. Actually, Khaleesi, you haven't been playing Eve that long, but she's actually taught me a few things. So, but yeah, she's part of the Drunken Beavers as well. So, can't ever go wrong with Drunken Beavers. So. Love the name of the corp. Yeah, I did too. That was why that was one of the reasons I went there. So almost stole a 300 mil S today. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I don't want to lock the wreck. And enough problems getting rid of what I already have, let alone locking wrecks. Alright. Alright, they're locking my drones again. Of course they are. I get them focused back on me again. And then I'll just try and actually launch the drones that aren't damaged. Of course, I don't know. I don't think I have very many left. Alright, looks like there's 5. There's 5 clean ones. It's a good starting place to learn and skill and grow, and great for vets who want to have violence. Yep, there you go. So, yeah. So, yep. But yeah, thanks for the raid, Khaleesi. Let me get a shout out here to Lily. I spelled it right. No, I didn't spell it right. Of course not. Why would I spell it right? L-I-L-I-U-M. There you go. Alright, got those both done. Let's make sure I'm not getting blown up. Oh no, I'm doing alright. It looks like my drones are still holding their own, so... Oh, this one's almost dead. Come on! That's why they're doing... That's why I was doing alright, was because they're targeting my drones. Alright. Alright, now we got 5 more. Take these guys out. Oh. You guys need to get easier to type names. Oh, for crying out loud. It still won't let me shout out to you because I just shouted out to Lily. So give me a second and it'll get it taken care of. But yeah, so if you want, I'll send this one to you. Actually, one of my viewers sent it to me and I love it. I love it. So I got a pop-up. So does that mean I got the escalation? I don't know. We were just talking about that earlier. Switch over to iron. So I struggle with names all the time. Yeah. Actually, let me get this shout out done. Maybe after you kill those guys. Yeah, I thought about that, but wanted to give you guys a shout out while everybody's here before they all take off. Because once they start watching me, then nobody wants to stay around. They're like, oh, this guy. So I want you to get the shout out while everybody's still here. So yeah, Lily rated me with 50 people. So that was pretty awesome. I don't think my streams ever had that many. So Opening up all new wonders. So. Alright, are they shooting at my drones? They're not shooting at my drones. Who are they shooting at? As soon as I give up on them targeting themselves, then they actually do it. Yeah, they're not targeting any of them. I don't know who they're shooting at. Oh, yeah, they're shooting at the drones. This guy's getting hurt. That's alright. They'll be dead before he gets too hurt. We got to get your system covered. Help you avoid gankers. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Selfless. Yeah, so that's an interesting conversation. So, thanks for all the gift subscriptions, Selfless. Appreciate it. But yeah, I actually spent like 4 or 5 hours last weekend setting up some blur effects. And then when I streamed on Sunday night, everybody was like, hey, your stream's running like a slideshow. So all the testing I did all looked great. No problems. But I appreciate it. Thanks, Selfless. Cephas. My old eyes, they can't focus. I gotta look a little bit better. So, but yeah, thanks for all the gift subs. That's awesome. Above and beyond. Oh, we still got 2 here that I didn't clear yet. And I want to check. No mining. Oh. But that's all right. All right, so let's pick these guys off. Can you use a graphic like goals to cover? Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm going to do. I actually set up this whole blur thing that I saw on YouTube, which actually uses the Eve screen to kind of lay on top of another Eve screen and cause a blur. Well, I think that's what was causing the issue with the slide effect. So I got rid of all that, and so, but it looks like some of it's still happening. So it could also be I upgraded OBS as well, which I'm thinking about backing that out because that caused some other issues. I hate upgrading OBS, but they always harass me when I'm too far behind on versions. So yeah. So the blur of OBS I wasn't able to get working right, and so yeah, so I did disable it, and that seemed to clear things up. But then somebody mentioned today, after I got rid of it all, that there was still some problems. So every time I upgrade OBS, I have problems. And so I very rarely upgrade it, but I was probably 10 versions behind, so figured what the heck. And I had the whole weekend to test it, so I tested it all. Everything seemed to work out. But I mean, way back, I used to be able to get 60 frames per second, and with the first version of OBS that I used, same rig. I didn't upgrade my computer or anything. But now, because of their upgrades, I'm down to 30 frames per second, and still runs all right. Nobody complains, but minus that slight little stoppage there. Yep, I use goals, but about to switch to a permanent old man star as a meme. There you go. But yeah, I'm going to probably cover it with my goals or something like that, so that way I get it, kind of have it covered, so... But yeah, the blur effect I was using here on this middle area, because that shows when you're looking at the gates and stuff, shows the planets and the stations and stuff. And so that's really the hard one. All the other ones are pretty easy to cover because they stay in the same place. That middle column there is really the one. And I know on your stream you never have the overview up, so, but I use the overview for everything, so I can show you mine, how I have mine set if you got Discord. Okay. Wow, 1.1 million for the rats. That's pretty good. But yeah, so... But that's one of the ones I'm looking at, so... get that taken care of. So I am going to fly back here and get my salvage ship and come out here and get this stuff salvaged. So since there's no minerals to mine in here, I think there's some vanillin, but that's it. So, which I don't want to. Or vanillin. There's some vanillin. There's some Veldspar vanillin. Where did I get vanillin? There's some Veldspar, which I'm not going to waste my time with that one. So, oh, is it hidden under your goals box? Okay. Okay. Yeah, and so yeah, so that's one I could probably do as well. So, but yeah, I haven't quite figured out how exactly to go about that. But I'll work on it. I stream every night, so, and I work every day. So I stream every night. So I stream every night except Friday and Saturday. And so, and I work all day, Monday through Friday, and Saturday, Sunday, some weeks as well. So with that, I usually don't have enough time to work on my stream during the week. So that Friday and Saturday is when I usually work on it. So, okay, that sounds great. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's what I figured I'd do rather than try and get all fancy with the blur effect. Because the other thing was, with the blur effect, I could still tell which system I was in. So I figured somebody else would figure it out too. So. But I was just telling these guys I really need to move closer to you guys so I can be more involved in the Drunken Beavers. So I'm a little too far away here in Venolin. So
Warp drive active.
yeah, I'm the same way. Like I said, I like OBS. I like the way it works. I like the setup. I like it better than the other ones. But I do not. Every time they put out an update, it causes me problems. They really don't have a very good QA. And yeah, and then they never seem to get the stuff fixed. So like I said, I had the 60 frames per second when I first started streaming 3-4 months ago. And I haven't been able to get back to that. I haven't changed anything. So, but
Permission requested.
But yeah, so that's kind of frustrating, except for the OBS. So I keep upgrading it, and it keeps degrading. So
Docking request accepted.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, I got to find myself a nice system over there by Dodoxy where you guys are and get that straightened out. But that's one of the other things I figured I'd do this weekend as well. So let me go ahead and repair this guy while I'm here before I forget. My goodness. Only 38,000. That's not that bad. And let's see. All right. Stack it all. Yeah, see, I don't have any drop frames. So I do the Twitch, where's it at? The Twitch Inspector, Google Twitch Inspector. I checked that out and kind of all that. And yeah, I don't have any drop frames. But I haven't been able to get back up to the 60 frames per second, which really is frustrating because I really wanted to be there. So, but nobody complains. There's the ads. Actually, since Selfless gifted everybody subs, they can still hear me. So I appreciate it. I think my problem is my chip, my CPU chip. It's using it's using the encoder on there, and I think OBS didn't enhance that. They actually degraded it, and that's probably where it came from. So I thought about switching to the software encoding, but there you go. That'd be awesome. All right, let's see if we can find all our wrecks. But no, I appreciate it. Any help you can give would be awesome. But that's the problem, is every time OBS comes out, like I said, I don't take every one of their updates But yeah, I try to at least stay within 10 versions. They start screaming louder and louder when you get too much further away than that, so. I'm not sure. Mine's AMD. And so, yeah, when I first did it, I used the chip encoder, and that was where I got to the 60. But then they came out with another version, and that ruined that almost immediately. And so, I think the very first time I upgraded, it screwed that up. And so, then I actually reverted it, and I was using a really old version of OBS for a long time. And then there was a feature I think I wanted, so I had to upgrade. And that's where I had to, in order to get the stream to work, I had to lower it to 30 frames per second. Which, like I said, nobody complains about, so I upload everything to YouTube and they all enjoy it, so it seems like it's working out all right, but it's one of those where it's just like I'd like to get back to where it was. Shut you off. Yeah, I understand. I get a lot of people from foreign countries on my stream because of the time that I stream. So, which is fine. I love everybody, so that works. So, what's up, Poopy? I actually mispronounced Poopy's name the first time he was in my stream and called him Poppy, which is a whole different meaning. So I want to apologize about that, Poopy. Yeah. I leave it to me. If anybody could screw up a name, it would be me. So. See how long my cap lasts like this. Suck you in. Suck you in. Oops, this guy. I get everyone usually means I get a nice bunch of languages and it gets funny to see the jokes. Yeah. Well, with the drunken beavers, I mean, that kind of just opens you up for all kinds of jokes. So this has been the one that's actually freaked me out a lot lately. Is I have a new acronym here because I joined your corp, and I keep thinking I'm salvaging somebody else's stuff, and I'm like, oh crap, because I was so used to for 21 years seeing the Mercatorus one on there. So yeah. Pop this baby on here one roll, and that'll get us where we need to be. Love the micro warp drive. Just love it. Greatest thing ever made. Best improvement in 21 years. Yeah, there you go. Depends if you're colorblind. Yeah. Probably gray. Alright, so that takes care of one room. Nothing of value. That was this guy. Let's remove him. Actually, we can go ahead and remove this one too. Alright, so let's warp to the next one.
Warp drive active.
There's a setting for that. Oh yeah, we get raucous with our beaver jokes. Yeah, there's a setting for that. So it depends if you're colorblind. Yep. So far, the best one I've heard is dazzled. Some of the older vets fly blingy ships. Yep, yep. Bedazzled, I think it was, but yes. I never got into the skins. I don't know if that's just... I'm just a weirdo, but I never got into the skins. I'm going to run out of cap here pretty quick. Trask and his Tengu, that's like 2 billion. Yeah, I have a Tengu, and I'm afraid to fly it because it's so expensive. I try to only fly ships that I can replace fairly easily, and that's one that I don't think I could replace. I could replace it, but it would break me. It would break me. Ah. They didn't get the memo that metal scraps is not loot. It's salvage. That one's just a little too far away. I got my own bling, so I get it. I'm kind of used because with PvP to just zoom all the way out, hardly ever see the ship. Yep. If you go to settings and UI at the bottom is colorblind mode. I buy metal scrap. It's loot. It's too loot. Yeah. I actually I reprocess it because here in Venoland I've got a really good. I got a really high status with the Caldari Navy here that the station I'm in. So So when I salvage it, I get a lot of titanium for it. So I don't ever mind Veldspar or any of the others because I get it all from these. So all right, let's pick these guys off. Oop. What did I do? Yeah, I do a lot of reprocessing. So a lot of the rat drops, yeah, the shield boosters, the crappy shield boosters, the other stuff, a lot of the rat drops. I used to buy them off the market because people would sell them when they come in and after doing their, runs, and I would buy them off the market. But that just got too much of a pain to pick up. It's going to be a problem. I'm drifting away from it. Oh, I got it. But yeah, so that comes in real handy. So it gets me some of the higher mats too. Yeah, I got a Noctis to pull out tomorrow and play salvage. Yep. So I have one of my viewers, WYOHUSKER. He gave me a BPC for Noctis, and I'm gonna build it, and I'm anxious to start using it. I love salvage. I use a lot of the salvage for the rigs that I build, so that comes in handy. So all right. All right. Actually, I don't need to bring him in. Go ahead, use it on this one. Rocket launcher. Those are ones I probably should reprocess as well, because they're I got a ton of those. All right, let's get these guys. Yeah, WYO is amazing. If you build them, I'll buy at least one. Yeah, I like to build. I prefer to be self-sufficient and build everything I need. So, doesn't always work out that way, but that way I can kind of mine what I need and keeps me from being a slave to the market. So, I have to buy some of the moon materials because I don't do any moon mining, and some of the others, but all right, let's put this afterburner on and make some waves. Uh-oh. Oh, the cargo containers are way out. I'm gonna lose them here. Yep. That's all right. We'll salvage these guys and then we'll go after them. Yep. Oh, do you? See, I may have to start taking you up on that and maybe join you on a couple of those, because I don't do any of those, but I would like to learn. It's one of the few things I don't do in Eve, so I do PI. I do all the others. Like I said, I pretty much build all my own stuff. I prefer to be self-sufficient. But yeah, so the PI is good. Skooma. I don't know what skooma is. RD and Tick set up a moon mining thing on the weekends. IFK mine and a retriever and watch Netflix. There you go. I could see myself doing that. Could definitely see myself doing that. Yeah, see, if I mined the moon materials, and I wouldn't have to go to Jita to buy anything, pretty much. That would be awesome. So I would love that. Moon sugar. Elder Scrolls version of catnip. Okay. So anything Corp doesn't need, I'll send you some. All right. I appreciate it. It's good to smoke. But yeah, so go pick up these cans. These are probably from the turrets. All right. Let's reel them in. I do it just to kill time and help the corp on the weekends. I don't keep 90% of what I mine on the weekends. Yep. Yeah, no, that's understandable. Yeah, the corp's been kind of freaking me out because I've been so used to being in my corp where there was, no active members, and so having people actually talk to me was kind of like, wow, what do I do? Kind of like the salvage thing here, where it has a new acronym. So I kept thinking I was stealing somebody's loot. So I was like, oh crap. But yeah, I'll get used to it. I had 21 years to get used to the Mercatorus one, so. Usually I go by the color, so I said, okay, well, it's the right color, so I obviously am okay, so. Fridays are my get real high and play Eve nights, and I give away shit. Well, Friday nights are one of the nights I don't stream, so I'm going to have to definitely tune in on Friday nights. Just out of my range. There we go. Come on. These are all bunched up here. My cap's gonna run out here in a second. There she goes. Yeah, these small gremlins, these Noctur whatever. Those ones actually give like Zidrine and stuff when I reprocess them, so they're really good. So, yeah, that would be a smart thing to add, but all right. Boom. Boom. Approach. Yeah, grab that one. I tried it for the first time today. Super helpful in a pinch. Yep. Yeah, I have one on my Meridian. Myrmidon. I can't pronounce any of the ship names, so everybody always asks me, what ship? I call it a mirror. So right. This is the last two in this room. Yeah, Myrmidon. But yeah, that's the battle cruiser that I currently use. So, and I have a cap booster on it because it tends to run out pretty quick.
Warp drive active.
This is a Vexer. I have a BPO of a Vexter, so I'm planning on inventing a Ishtar. So that'll be probably one of my next ones. So, and then building those. But most of my main's probably the only one that can fly the Ishtar. So these guys fly the Vexers. I need to get their cruiser skills up. Actually, I need to get a lot of their skills up. Which is kind of the name of the game in Eve. Alright, so let's go ahead and approach this guy. Yeah, so you do invention. So it's another, like as building, it's another thing in the industry tab. And so yeah, you need data cores in order to do invention. And so I have a bunch of research agents which are not popular anymore. Most people don't use the research agents. They just do data sites. So data sites will give you data cores as well, or you can buy them off the market. But the research agents were the old way back when, on how to get data cores. And so I have a bunch already that I, really grinded a lot to get. And so I still use them. And then, yeah, those data cores work out pretty good because they help me do the invention. So you can take a copy of a tier 1 BPO, and with the right data cores, you can invent a tier 2 BPC from it. And so, yeah, that's one of the other things that I do. And then some people will sell the BPCs on the market, on the contracts. I just use them to build those those tier 2 ships and fly them. And then if I have extras, like the Heron is one that I do. I build a lot of those and sell the extras. So. But yeah, that's how I make money. So. LP places sell DCs. So. LP store is a good way of getting cores. Yeah, see, I didn't know that. I have to look at those. So. Yeah, I have a bunch of research agents, so. And so I've just always kind of did it that way. And I have them on all my alts as well, so. Let's turn you off. Yeah, faction warfare, yeah. So only the faction warfare ones. Yeah, I haven't done any faction warfare either, so. But that might be a good reason to start. Is because, yeah, the data cores are nice. I have a ton of them. And I've even sold some of them. Because that's one of the other things that was kind of nice is every time I took a sabbatical, my character research points still kept accumulating. They accumulated slower because I wasn't Omega, but they kept accumulating. So when I came back after 10 years, I had thousands and thousands of points. And so it was kind of nice because I could just cash those in for data cores. But yeah, so I think Galente and one of the others, I have a ton. I actually sold a bunch of them just to finally get rid of them. Because I don't even really invent many on those anymore, so. Alright, let's approach this guy. If you want farming and you just get fleet and get all the sites, yep. Yeah, I would like to. PvP is probably where I'm weakest in Eve, so I'd like to learn how to do that better. Oh, there's an add-on, but since Cepheus gifted everybody subscriptions, I don't think we have anybody that won't still hear me. So thanks again for that, Cepheus. Cepheus. Am I pronouncing it right, Cepheus? Turn you off. Ceph is fine, no worries. Ceph is a lot easier, thank you. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I shorten everybody else's name, so I don't know why I didn't shorten yours, but yeah, some days it's a wonder I get out of bed, to be perfectly honest. Some days it's a challenge to get out of bed. Today was one of those days. Oh my goodness, I didn't want to get up. Oh, excuse me. Speaking of that, there goes a big old yawn. Alright, so that's the end of that. So there's all my all my rooms from that site. So what time is it? Ah, 12:20. Look at that. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Let's jump back over here to Ventolin.
Warp drive active.
Oh, loot-wise, we didn't really get that much. Kind of, eh. But I can reprocess a bunch of this and get some half-decent minerals. These gremlins give really good minerals. These guys too, so yeah, most of the rat stuff I reprocess. So I keep the micro warp drives, though I've got so many of them I probably should start reprocessing them. I just learned by doing ESS and combat sites, but it makes sense. Just don't want to ruin my standing, so may do it on a new toon for trial. Yep. Yeah, the faction warfare, it's going to ruin your standing with at least one faction, so... But, you know, that's all good. Of course, those epic arc quests now, one of my early viewers when I first came back told me about the epic arc quest, and those will help you kind of get your standing back up for one group, so... Yeah, the diplomatic, yep. Yeah, that was an old one way back when, so I have that on all my toons, but nowadays a lot of people don't train it, so... Yeah, those epic arc quests are really nice because you can... I think you can do them once every, like, month and a half. And you get to choose which faction you want to boost, so... Yeah, so yeah, you really don't... Is it 90 days? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you really don't have to worry about it too much because you can always get it kind of built back up. And they let you fly in their space even if you have crappy status with them, so... They'll let you dock at their stations. It's only when your status gets really low that you have to worry about the flying through their space, so... Alright. Alright, well, I think that's going to be it for me tonight. Yeah, once it gets really low. So, yeah, as long as it's not below, I think below 1, I think you're fine. So, but yeah, you could become a war target. So that is something to always keep in mind. So let me see who's out here. And see who we're going to raid. Actually, it doesn't look like there's anybody out here. Man, that sucks. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anybody out here. There's this Bondar JR guy, but I don't know. I heard he's kind of an idiot. Imminent Entropy. I think I might have rated him once before, but then we've got this Sebastian guy. What's he doing? Actually, he looks like he's a foreign language, so... Conan, eveonline, English repeater, Espanol. eveonline music. So I think that one's just something else. Yeah, the rest of them are all the ones that are watching the gate camp, so... Another one's in French. Actually, I don't think that's French. So yeah, do you guys have anybody you see out there that's streaming that... okay, Anarchist it is. So, alright, so let's go ahead and raid him. ANARCKOS. Alright. Alright, channel's intended for mature audiences. I don't know, are you guys mature enough? I think we got that covered, so... Alright, so... Well, I appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate the raids. Thanks, Khaleesi. Thanks, Lily. I think Lily's probably already gone, went to sleep. But yeah, I appreciate it. I'll remember that for the next one. Dev1. Okay. But yeah, always want to try and help out the smaller streamers. But yeah, I appreciate the raids. You guys are awesome. And I will be streaming again tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's my last night of the week. So hopefully I'll see you guys then. But thanks for watching. And we'll see what trouble we can get into tomorrow night. So I will talk to you guys later. So thanks again. Appreciate it.